Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense. Particularly, that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field over the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. Coming out with it, it's Bennett. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. So South Carolina's offense will have the football first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Bowman.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
The sure hands, it's Bennett. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. Now, Lenoris Sellers was sensational down the stretch last season when the Gamecocks won 6 of 7 games. Sellers threw 18 touchdowns, only 3 picks. What would you like to see from him, David, for the Gamecocks to become a force in the SEC?
It's not running, Reese. Like, we saw the physicality in the big runs, like, throughout the season, especially against Clemson ending the season last year. But to me, it's the passing game. It's the staying on schedule. It's knowing his answers and making the easy play sometimes. Continue to evolve as a passer with that big, strong body. And you better look out, college football.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Oftentimes defenses see empty sets, and that's when they want to dial up pressure, knowing there's no extra bodies back there to protect the quarterback.
And they'll mark it at the 23. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. They believe they can run right here. There he goes. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Things looking really good for this offense on their first drive of the game. They've been able to get it done a lot of ways. An explosive play there in the running game. Great vision. He's able to break out, and he sets his offense up in 1st and goal.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Using his feet to buy time. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. And they have the first points of the game.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Texas A&M's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you can make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So, mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Gonna look downfield again. That's caught. It's Bussey. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And I just love having matchups out wide that I know can win. Guys that are so fast on the perimeter that threaten with speed, and guys start bailing and getting out of there. And on 3rd down, and I need that yardage, I can go to him, and he'll get the first down on the cover.
They're going back to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
To the air, it's Reed. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
Great job on the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. You get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Got his man to the left. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. And the Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bussey. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Shakes off the defender. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Aggies back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And this defense has kind of been up and down on this opening drive, right? That's their 2nd sack, which is good. They need more of those plays, but they've given up a lot of yards. Down here, this part of the field, man, this defense is going to have to find a way to make a few more plays to keep them out of the end zone.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. To the air, it's Reed. Finds his big tight end. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the 1st down.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the 1st without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Steps away to find some room. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Keeps it on the draw. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They'll try the left side. It's a seam wide open. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense, he's got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
Looking to throw, it's Sellers. On the run, fires downfield. He makes the catch. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Really good patience and recognition. And how about the tight end? Just finding the hole and settling and waiting until the quarterback. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Aggies are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. What a costly mistake and big call. They could have been right back in this thing, and now they'll have to try it again. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Complete downfield. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Touchdown, Aggies! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Let's go. Nothing warms my heart more than a big boy getting an interception, getting in the end zone, and showing off why the defensive line is the most athletic position on the field.
Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. He's got it.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Might be calling a hot route. They'll try to get it through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Bennett. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
The Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. Off play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Catch in the middle, it's Hunt. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Gamecocks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The 12th man, Warren, standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. The Gamecocks will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down to the 24. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Escapes trouble. Steps away. Quarterback's got the first. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, give them some more space. So
picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. There's still plenty of time here, but huge momentum on their side.
Huge momentum. Way to get out the gates early. Early in the game to get up a couple scores, that is a beautiful thing. Takes the pressure off, puts the pressure immediately on the other side of the football. What a start.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. And you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half. Because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Throws for the tight end. He's got it. Sprinting away. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Got his man on the right. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today. This one from 34 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bennett. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going in the...
A first half turnover can swing momentum. Knocked down at the 22. That's a first down. They can still stop the clock.
Boy, and that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand now. You have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
And his throw is incomplete.
That is one when they watch film next week that receiver is going to wish he had back. That quarterback had all day to throw the football. That was basically 7-on-7. There was no one near the QB. Receiver's got to make the catch.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And as a quarterback, you've got to be able to take advantage of the situation. You were given the ball in tremendous field position. You've thrown 2 straight incompletions. You can't squander this opportunity. You need a big play here.
Snagged out of the air. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Not a particularly long kick from 30 yards out, but he'll... guided in from the left hash.
Well, Well, they're able to get a field goal, put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession to give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. He wants to change this route. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And it's picked off for the third time today. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Fires one high and deep. And that is interception number 3 on the day. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
And the Gamecocks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. With the catch, it's Kramer. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
Well, the drag route's put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver. His speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Concepcion. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, the ground game. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Fires downfield. Working the middle. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here, taking a shot to your best player on offense. This guy is one of the biggest playmakers in all of college football. Tremendous speed. He locates the ball, makes a catch, and that play gives this offense so much confidence.
Got it behind the line. It's Moss. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. I mean, you used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in big-time college football. Not good.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But
going for it all. Down, Aggie. They take the lead with the 6.
defensive play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old. Park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but I don't care if it's Archie or Eli back there. We've come to learn that no lead is safe inside Vaught Hemingway. They're up by 4 over Florida. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Offense changing the play. To throw, it's Sellers. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now first down from the 46. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Defense just has to do a better job in coverage, guys. They did a great job taking away the quarterback's initial primary target, but then they left that guy completely wide open. Somebody busted on the back end.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. The Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They just keep firing. Grab near the sticks. It's Bennett. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
I really like the slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting.
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on him. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Absolutely perfect. And now they regain the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Keeps doing stuff like that, I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers run.
Punt is in the air. catches it at the 15. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Always good to get points on a drive.
Best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And the Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to pass, it's Sellers. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
It is so hard as a defender to have to stop that big fella from catching the corner route, right? He already has great size and long arms, and he can jump. So what do? I mean, you're not trying to create pass interference and a penalty, but that's just a size mismatch, and the offense took advantage.
Makes the grab. It's Brown. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. The snap sets up the throw. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's third and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws B there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Keep it on the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Well, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Looking for a man, it's Sellers. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolute shame. Missed it. And guys, after the miss, the lead is still one.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
And the Aggies need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. Texas A&M will have to boot it away.
Number 38 on to punt it away.
And the returner will be brought down. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Oh, he's got some space. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And how nice is it to have the whole crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
With the catch, it's Harbor. Oh, a lot of space. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot. 24-yard line.
And he's been the go-to guy all year long. Like, he's in the top 5 in all of college football in receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude has been unbelievable. He's being mentioned in the Heisman conversation. That is really hard to do as a wide receiver. So that shows you what kind of special year this young man's having.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quarterback may change this route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. Using the quick game. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7.
And offenses practice the situation. This is 4-minute offense. You've got the lead late in the game. You're trying to bleed the clock and just get 1st downs. They do that, they stay in bounds, and the clock keeps ticking.
Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, South Carolina. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Here's the handoff. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the...
Lost one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away.
Number 38 in punt formation to kick it away.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Sellers. He's looking deep. He's got it on the left. Off to the races. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He got a step and just dusted the field. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker ball coming. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Pulls it in. It's Bussey. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Got a man. It's Bussey. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to throw, it's Reed. Fires to the wideout. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower
all game, baby.
Late in an obvious passing situation, trying
Use
to get this thing close.
The user been on timing today.
Finally, the defense
Great day.
play, and David, it looks like
15-point lead.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins.
We're gonna run the jet option just because I feel like it.
The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obviously.
See if Nick Harper got it.
You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Touchdown.
Turning it on.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the route is on.
Late hit, too.
They've
They won't call that.
lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
And how about it? They change up the option look, run the option, but the receiver is the pitch man.
Let's go, bro. These are the type of wins that we need.
What he does best. Turn the afterburners
I mean, I'm not sure if I would really put, or seeing how this game is going, trying to take my bias out of it. I'm not sure if I would put me or South Carolina in the playoffs if we had only won by 7. And we still have much more to do. We still have Clemson, we still have Coastal Carolina. Big markers on the field.
Made a lot of mistakes in
But
this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L.
This was a big game. This is a rivalry game.
At this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're just trying to see which of your guys aren't quitting late.
Yeah, which is a real thing.
Go to the building store real
Who's going
quick.
to compete to the final whistle? What do we talk about all the time? Coaches are always preaching to these guys. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Just compete as hard as you can. So, good opportunity to try to finish this game with something positive.
Finds his big tight end. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick
I was real nervous before this game.
This
game
ways
is
to
terrifying.
disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Sit down.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Back to pass, it's Reed. Under fire. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Using his legs, it's Moss. They stop him short, and we'll have a a big fourth down coming.
Good work, Gamecocks.
Going up tempo. These DBs going to give a little cushion. They're throwing for it on fourth down.
Sit down, stupid.
Way downfield, and the defense rises to
Man, we ain't taking a knee.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack.
We're going to go back to it one more time. See if we get to 50.
Now the chance to take
Hopefully.
a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has
I am
done
a
their
21,
job.
so
They've been so
I don't even
productive,
know if that's
built the
what it
lead.
is.
Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner. Like, what side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
Now he's going to break the pocket.
Good play, Mazeo.
Getting the foot down on that throw for the big
Love it.
completion.
Love it, love it,
This
love it.
offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive. Pedal to the metal.
Let's it go to the end zone.
No,
And he
what's
wanted
about?
to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
That completion will take it
They got it.
inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Let's see what this wide receiver
They
streak.
worked it down to the 4-yard
Hold
line,
up,
but
hold
now
up.
it's
Game ain't over
third
yet.
and goal.
Game
They
ain't
get
over
the
yet.
timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Third and goal, where the strong come through.
Oh, what if I put him on a return? Can I edit that? Bang.
Looking downfield, it's
I feel like I just want to hit it. At least I want to pick.
incomplete, and
One more
there are
play.
still 3 seconds left.
Can we get it with it? Can we get him with it again? Hold up. No. We get him with it again. There's no way. Maybe? Nick, I need you for one more play, brother.
These are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. And the offense will get the ball back.
It was there, too. Why did he throw it so soon after? He either throw it before or throw it after. Man, that sucks. All right. South Carolina wins, though, 7-3.
They did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today. And I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today. So they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement.
We ain't dead yet, baby. Let's go. Okay, 2 more games. 2 more games. Coastal, Clemson. Hopefully this game can boost us because we won by 20. Is that a record? Nick Harbor, single season SEC receiving record. Let's go. Or receiving yards, sorry. Touchdowns. Michael Smith has the South Carolina single season receptions record. Get out of my way, Missouri. Every true son. That sounds like some Confederacy stuff, but okay. I'm rambling. I'm excited. All right. Well, 45-23 is your final from wherever they play at Kyle Field, or whatever city they play in at Kyle Field, against the Texas A&M Aggies. Go Cocks.